Today we're diving deep into the lap of luxury with the Poly and Bark Napa leather sofa. I would also like to note that this video is in no way sponsored by Poly and Bark. I bought the couch with my own money, the review is unbiased, and the company does not get to review or provide input on the contents of this video. Unboxing it was fairly straightforward. It came in two large boxes. The first box had the dimensions of 40 by 41 by 22 inches, and the second box came in at 40 by 61 by 44 inches. A total of 232 pounds. Now take note that these boxes are incredibly large, like so large that they wouldn't fit through my front door. For delivery, they required me to be home. However, they did provide an extremely accurate delivery window. If you live in an apartment or a small home, I would suggest that you have these delivered to the outside or take advantage of their in-home delivery that they offer on their website. I had mine dropped in the garage and I unpacked it there. A 232 pound package seems very daunting, but it was actually really easy to unpack, and each piece is relatively light and easy to maneuver around the house. Let's talk about assembly, because this thing practically assembles itself. It's really easy, very straightforward. You're putting on some legs and connecting the sectional pieces. All in all, it takes about 10 minutes. If you've ever struggled with IKEA's hieroglyphics or you're a screwdriver novice, you'll appreciate the simplicity here. For quality and aesthetics, it's all about the leather. This isn't your run-of-the-mill leather. This is a full grain Italian tanned leather. It's beautiful, it's supple, and man, is it soft. It's like butter. Plush doesn't even begin to cover it. Poly and Bark's website claims that each piece, each hide has its own color depth to it, but I don't really notice any glaring inconsistencies in my sofa. But if you do look closely, you can see the uniqueness of each piece. It makes for a sofa with a lot of character, and I personally love it. The seating areas themselves are filled with a high density poly foam, and they're topped with a feather down topper, which makes for one of the most comfortable sofas I've ever sat on. There's a surprising amount of firmness to the seat that contours to any position that you're sitting. I would suspect that it might give a little more as wear and tear sets in, but time will tell. The seating cushions and backs are non-reversible and have a strong stitch to them. The bolster cushions are awesome. I often find myself moving cushions off the couch because they're so uncomfortable, but these are really soft. They have these small holes underneath this flap that allow air to escape when you compress it. Kind of the perfect head pillow for the sofa. The legs came with a walnut finish and can be stored in each of the 3 pouches found on the underside of the sofa section, which should make it a little bit easier when you're moving the sofa from house to house or room to room. Looking at the legs first, you get 8 inches of clearance from the floor to the bottom of the sofa, and then from the floor to the top of the cushion is 34 inches, and the length of the sectional itself is 98 inches on each side. The depth of the couch is 38 inches. If you're curious about full details and measurements and specs of the sofa, Poly and Bark has an extensive list on their website. Oh my God, the aroma. It's like a whiff of sophistication. I find myself just sitting here enjoying that new leather aroma. It's an experience for your senses, visual, tactile, and olfactory. Be mindful of that tactile experience though. Because it is a full grain, it can scuff fairly easily with nails or harder objects being drug across it. It doesn't ruin the leather and will ultimately patina, but it's something to consider if you have pets or children. I've had some luck with otter wax. Not sponsored, but I've yet to try any other conditioners or otter wax on this sofa. Overall, it's a couch, it's a sofa, and I'm expecting it to get some use and some wear and tear out of it. That's kind of the part of owning something that is a full grain leather. It ages beautifully. Lastly, to kind of address the elephant in the room is the cost. At the time of this video, the sofa comes in at $3,995 without promotional codes. Considering the size, the quality, and the fact that it practically assembles itself, I would say it's competitively priced. I feel like Poly and Bark didn't just create a sofa, they've crafted crafted like an affordable luxury. In conclusion, the poly-embarked Napa leather sofa is more than just furniture. It's an investment in comfort, aesthetics, and an overall sensory experience. If you're on the fence about upgrading your couch or your living space, I would take the plunge. While I love mine and won't be returning it, they do offer a robust return policy, which kind of helps sell me on the idea of buying something online. At the time of this video, they're offering a 100-day return window. Even if you don't like it or it doesn't fit your space, they're gonna take it back. The catch is that it must be returned in the original packaging, and those boxes are pretty large. So if you plan on taking advantage of that 100-day window, I would store the boxes carefully. So I'm curious about your thoughts. Do you like this sofa? Are you on the fence about buying it? Do you have any questions? I'm more than happy to try and help. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video and it helped you out, please leave me a like. It really does help out. If you dislike the video, send it to your enemy. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I have quite a bit more coming with some furniture assembly videos, and I'll see you in the next one.